Good day, Mom. I am Rovica Catad from BSHM2B, and today I will be reporting the Chapter 12 of Business Organization and Management, entitled Organization for Office Management and Business Research. Office Management and Services. Office work constitutes an important segment of a modern enterprise. Office management is concerned with the direction and supervision of office work. Office work includes the recording of transactions as well as the results thereof, writing and answering letters, filing papers, typewriting, messenger work, computing, and related activities. Effective handling of office work is basic to efficient management. Office management is, therefore, basically concerned with the overall direction of clerical activities as distinguished from such activities as finance, manufacturing, sales, personnel, and purchasing. Who is responsible for office management and services? The office management function may be specialized through the appointment of an office manager. If the company has an office manager, he, therefore, will be responsible for the efficient execution of office management and services. The office manager must have a general knowledge of every major part of the enterprise and a very intimate knowledge of some portions. He must solve problems involving practically every activity of the enterprise. He must possess a genuine insight and ability in managerial work. The manager may have an assistant to whom he has assigned such responsibility, but the basic command and contract are vested in him. In companies that have no office manager, the responsibility for the office management and services may be delegated to an administrative assistant. Assigning these responsibilities to various department heads of the enterprise has been experienced not effective. Office management is not only a facilitating function, it is also an important center of coordination. The office manager is a good executive and supervisor who is expert in clerical details and office procedures. At the same time, he must realize that records and all the things he deals with are only means to facilitate executive control and to promote the smooth functioning of the productive functions. Importance of office work. Office work is a facilitating function. It is the essential medium through which the various activities of an enterprise are fused together. It is the lifeblood of any modern enterprise. Office services are the basis of the entire managerial activities of planning, coordinating, directing, and controlling. Facts and information are necessary for intelligent planning. This data involves separate records which in turn involve office tasks. The integration of decisions and actions implied in coordination requires the exchange of information and instructions and adequate communications between members of management. Finally, all activities involved necessitate the full coordination of the office. The technical and individual work of practically every department of the enterprise is implemented by the office function. For instance, the credit department cannot operate successfully without the records of the creditors as to amounts and dates due, list of delinquent accounts, credit history of customer, and quantity of correspondence. This, again, emphasizes the importance of office work. Office system. Office system is the term applied to the way office is organized. Each office has its system of filing, making records, writing letters, computing, and so on. Office system in a well-organized business is made to carefully laid out routines or established ways of doing work. As a matter of fact, there is a routine for performing every kind of office work, and all office work must go through the established routines. Every similar piece of work must undergo similar process through the same steps in the same way. Record keeping. Records of all purchases and sales, of all activities, and the place where these records are made and kept is probably the most important work of the office. In large offices, these records are kept by the accounting officer, and at the same time that he is keeping track of all the accounts of the money received, paid, or owed. The same department further handles the function of recording, tabulating, and reporting the results of all transactions. The reports prepared show the past success or failures and help to determine the future activities of the company. Records must be simple. To meet the test of simplicity, records should be sufficient to meet requirements but no more. They not exceed the requirements for which they are prepared. Records should be accurate. They should not contain errors. Records should be economical. In some instances, the cost of preparing and maintaining records may be more than the economy they were supposed to bring about. Records should be useful. Unnecessary records have no place in a business. Records keeping may be classified as to whether it is centralized or decentralized. Or classification may be according to the method used in locating items that are filed. Thus, it may be alphabetical, with subject headings arranged according to how they appear in the alphabet. This method may be appropriate for small firms, but becomes unwieldy and cumbersome in big establishments. Records keeping may be geographical. All items in one geographic area are filed together, with subfiling according to subject matter or alphabetical heading. It may be numerical, in which case an index is first prepared to correlate the number with the alphabetical headings. It may be according to subject matter, but the need for an alphabetical index is apparent. An inefficient method would, of course, be chronological filing, where papers are put one on top of another in the time sequence of their arrival. An important kind of record is the report. The report may be administrative or to meet the needs of administration. The annual report, the balance sheet, and financial statements are administrative reports. Periodic departmental reports are prepared by the various departments to outline their performance. The sales manager would prepare a periodic report for his department based on the periodic reports of the branches and sales unit under him. Special reports are prepared from time to time to tell of new products, new methods, new processes, reorganization, or similar information. These reports may be prepared in narrative, accounting, or statistical form, or they may be a composite of all three types of preparing a report. Office services. As earlier stated, services are for the purpose of helping other departments of the business to facilitate their work to better advantage. Communication, for instance, is necessary between individuals, between departments, and with those outside of the company. Some of the facilitating office services that may be summarized are handling of paper. Incoming letters are received, opened, sorted, and distributed. Outgoing letters are folded, enclosed, and mailed. Mailing is an important service, as it definitely facilitates communication. Second, preparation of communication. Letters have to be dictated and transcribed. Receiving dictation is a service as it is a facilitating activity. It may be accomplished through machine dictation and transcription, telephone dictation, the use of dictograph, or other services. Centralized correspondence practice. This is also a way of rendering office service since it facilitates communication by more adequately and promptly answering letters. Conservation. Letters and papers must be preserved. They are sources of past and present information and guides in the future. Efficient filing is very essential in preserving these office products as it facilitates the finding of the desired papers needed by the various departments of the business. Procurement, storing and distribution of office stationery and forms and supplies. These materials are needed to carry and facilitate the work of everyone in the office. Maintenance of first aid unit. This is an office service because it facilitates the taking care of accidents or sudden illness which may become serious if not attended to promptly. And employee services. These services facilitate the effort of the employees more or less in their own behalf and may include an office library, office cafeteria, rest facilities, and other services. Office accounting organization. The function of accounting, from the standpoint of office management, the main function of accounting is keeping the management informed about the operation of the whole business by collecting pertinent information and presenting the same to those who are responsible for the conduct of the business. Subsidiary to the main function is the recording function. In this case, the accountant makes available for immediate or future reference of the facts about business. The accounting department is one of the most important departments of every business, whether large or small, since accurate and up-to-date records of business transaction means a sound basis for all business judgment. Office accounting organization. In charge of the accounting department is the chief accountant, who is responsible usually to the comptroller, the treasurer, or even the general manager. The number of people in the accounting department depends, of course, upon the size of the company and the amount of business it does. E. Robinson, Business Organization and Practice, shows a typical structural organization of an accounting department of a regular business concern. We can see the different functional division, such as physical facilities, services and practices division, and office personnel division. Each division, in turn, is composed of different sections or subsections, all carrying out facilitating functions of the accounting department of the whole business enterprise. Business research. For business to succeed, its operations must be based on an accurate knowledge of facts. The decisions of a businessman must, as far as is practicable, be based on facts and not on mere guesses or beliefs as to what the facts may be. The function of business research is to methodically and scientifically ascertain all facts that may have a bearing on the business. Business is also premised on the knowledge that consumer desires and opinions are possible of approximating and estimating with reasonable certainty. Research may be either commercial or technical. Commercial research is mainly involved with consumer taste and desires. It ascertains the trends in buying habits, the impact of sales promotions and advertising, and the quantities and qualities of a good or service which must be achieved. Technical research is concerned with studies on how a product or its parts, equipment, processes, and methods may be developed and improved. Business research is one of the most effective ways to understand customers, the market, and the competitors. Such research helps companies to understand the demand and supply of the market. It is the first step that any business owner needs to set up his business to survive or to excel in the market. The main reason why such research is of utmost importance is that it helps businesses to grow in terms of revenue, market share, and brand value. The success of a business depends upon the efficiency of its office. Efficiency and effectiveness, which are keywords in management, are achieved only through proper planning and control of activities, reduction of office cost, and coordination of all activities of business. An office without organization is unthinkable. Office management is needed in all organizations. It manages support services of various departments in the organization. No organization can run effectively without efficient office management. Office management is needed at all levels of management. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.